game of the week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound now, Randy Johnson. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singing.
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
All right, just about ready to go here. Fenway, Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. And we're underway from Fenway.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's a ball.
Johnson, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That's outside. Ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ripped to third and caught. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bugs to get him off the mound and move it around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Bryce Harper,
Ball, that's
the
outside.
next to hit, takes ball 1. Singy, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Just missed. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one missed. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Big time power. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
No, that's high.
question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 7th home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down. Trey Turner with a chance now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Hoo-yah!
In there at the knees for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Fred Lynn digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And it's 2-zip. We hope you're enjoying. Back here in Boston. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this
outside.
one.
Jimmy Rollins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Outside. Full count now. And that one hammered. And it hits off the monster. Man at first, down the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron, 6th in the AL in RBIs. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Run around the move. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Could have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Goes down looking. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball left side, Allen. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Fenway, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Richie Ashburn stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Well struck, right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to
And here comes Alec Bohm. Ball 1,
That's the
no
ball.
strikes.
Hey!
And that one missing low. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. To the right side, Pedroia. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's in there. 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That's in. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No, that missed.
This one in the air, right field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one almost got him. Swinging a ground
that's
ball,
a foul ball.
and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang, play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Struck out towards right center. Ashburn going back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Willie Mays stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That's a ball.
And that's
No, that's
downstairs.
down. Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch
That's
walk.
ball 4. Take your
Maybe a
base.
little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So, man aboard, Wade Boggs up next for the Red Sox. Misses
That's the
again,
ball, low.
5 in a row.
And foul.
Popped up. Sosa settles underneath it. Out. Number 2. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball right side. Sosa. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Harper
Back
stands
way.
in now and watches strike one.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Mays moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for Philadelphia. Left
One
field,
out man at
Kyle
first.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good job to fight that one off. That misses
Down,
the zone.
ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. "99 miles per hour to finish him off. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Trey Turner. Struck out swinging his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it's second.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Aaron moves towards it. Can't get there. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Fred Lynn. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. It's the game of the week. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. Outside
That's the
low,
ball.
and it's 1-0. In the air, right field. Lynn settles under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Jimmy Rollins up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Up the middle, Sosa. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. That one ripped. And that'll do it. On to the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Richie Ashburn. Flied to right his first time. On the ground, Pedroia. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Boggs. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. Just
Ball.
missed.
Hee-haw.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Almost got him. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Phillies down. Bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams.
left fielder, Ted Williams.
You know, these
Ball.
Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. the 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's
That's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. The Bo Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's a ball.
Outside low. Ball 2. Next offering is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Draws the walk
That's
there.
ball 4. Take your base.
Man at first with 1 gone. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Willie Mays up to hit. He reached out to walk his first time.
Here, what?
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Running 2 here. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making them work out there.
Next off.
No, that's down. Ball.
Low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for the Reds. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ball.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball high.
Bite right there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Mason Miller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire also throwing. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Philly batting order turns over. Dick Allen, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
No, that's out. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Harper up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit right there. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Infield shifted to the pull side. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. This ball's chopped to the ground, and foul ball.
That's a ball.
Close,
No,
but
ball.
call the ball. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the slider just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And it remains 2-2. That one
Ball.
missed. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red
Jason up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Dustin Pedroia flying to right his first time.
Pedroia.
Here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't go to cleanly. He beats the throw. And so they end up with some speed on at first. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jimmy Rollins now at the plate. Outside
No, that
with a
missed. That's
breaking
a ball.
Pedroia, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And next for the Red Sox, Aaron. He's a guy who does it all.
Ball.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Base hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 1. You're watching the game of the week on MLB. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
No, that's
missed.
in.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground, right side, Ortiz. He takes it on his own. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And here is Fred Lynn.
No, that missed.
Nice grab to first. Nicely out. So digging in, Richie Ashburn. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. And he drops it down to third baseline.
Foul ball.
And that's foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams.
That's down. That's the ball.
You know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And
that's the
ball. That one misses.
Take your base.
So
Ball
lead
4.
off walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ramirez in the box again, takes the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air, right field. And he'll play it on a bounce. Here comes the throw. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Phils trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, great stop. They get the tag on him, and 2. What a play.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Willie Mays digging in now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And the Red Sox lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Alec Bohm. It's in for the Phillies. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
in the dirt. 3-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Out towards right center field. Hank has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one at triple digits.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Got him swinging. Down quickly. Welcome back. Taking a look at game summer. That one's in there. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side.
Foul ball.
And it's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here comes the righty reliever out of the pen, Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran.
And he will be the tying run move, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good to handle.
Fastball for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Second baseman, Dustin.
One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. On the ground to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Rick Farrell, the new catcher now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. What a way.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Miller gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Gabe Spire. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He goes down looking.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. Schwarber wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, run around. Now 3-2. Payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a 3-2. Swinging the ball forward. That was off the outside edge. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off. plate. No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run at the plate. There goes Ozzie.
Ball, that's down.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The tying run at the plate. Here's a 2-1. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Phillies holding out to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now, Ted Williams. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Ball.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Smith over at second, one down. Sliced hard but foul. Two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. This guy with light tower power. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it. Speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And it's fouled off. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Go ahead, run on base. Willie Mays digs in now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Ashburn whips it in quickly. Go ahead, run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through on a pretty high leverage.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Alvarado.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact. And the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
He's right box now. That's too low. And that's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one off the mark. 2-1. To the right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they scored twice and even it up late through 8 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. We go to the 9th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Outside, ball.
Out towards left center. Mays should have this one. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Fred Lynn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Williams on his way over. 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Richie Ashburn, known for his late inning heroics.
Heck what?
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
And that one clips the corner.
That's the ball.
Pitch is
That's
in
the
the
ball.
dirt. Full count now. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Gabe Spire is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Raleigh
the Red
Fingers
Sox.
takes over on the mound.
38. Raleigh Fingers.
Quick toss to first. Ashburn back easily. And the batter now, Alec Bohm.
Hack.
Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. And now the catcher comes up to him, Rick Farrell.
That missed. That's the ball.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires in time.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Pedroia stands in here, takes ball one low. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one's in there. That's strike two.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Pedroia not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That missed. That's the ball.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. This to third. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Down in order go the Red Sox. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Ryan Howard.
Oh, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all the...
And that chops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one way inside. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A two-run blast. His 7th home run of the season. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 5-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. 1 for 3.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
On the ground to the left. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And forced, the most important part was getting the out.
What a stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in extra innings.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one misses, and now 3-0. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Right side. And
that's
a
foul.
ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. 2 runs on 1 hit. Back here in extras. And a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Brad Keller.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now into the game, Chase Utley. He'll play second.
Number 26.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. Good
No,
This
that's
pitch
up.
right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That missed inside. Ball 3. Ted Williams would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. Man at second. Popped up. Marchand. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here now the Red Sox DH, Sean Figgins. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Ball.
It, and it's 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. This could end it. The 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Stays alive. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Misses outside. Full count down.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove on either.
And that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
The 5-3 final score in this one.
In my apple juice.